Grand Rising, everyone. It is I, your spiritual savage. Your spiritual savage. Well, I guess I can be your spiritual savage, but the spiritual savage, your favorite uncle, 7'9", here for a message at 6:59 a.m. on October 24th, 2024. It is 47 degrees Fahrenheit and mostly clear here, supposedly. It's still dark, I don't know. Okay? Why isn't this light brighter? That's better. Okay. Thank you to the Most High God for waking me up this morning, for giving me the breath of life, for giving you all the breath of life as well, allowing you guys to be here with me. Excuse the appearance. I'm just growing it out a little bit before I shave it off. It's always the big kind of like a magic trick. Bam! Maybe I'll do that. Snap my fingers and come back and I'll be all shaved or whatever. We'll see what happens. But thank you, Most High God, for waking us up this morning, for bringing us all here together for some messages and some conversation this morning. It's Thursday. We're almost done with this Monday through Friday week, and I'm very grateful for that. Okay. I'd like to show some gratitude to my ancestors of the highest white divine light. The candles burning for them back there. My condolences to anybody who's recently lost somebody, or I don't know. I'm feeling a little bit of that in the energy. But it happens. It's life. You know. I don't mean to be insensitive, but you know, it gets better. I was thinking the other day about a lot of the friends that I've lost throughout the years. People who were young when they passed on. It's sad. It is sad when people go at a young age. It's sad when people go, period. But you know, moreover, it's more specifically, it's just sad when you know, you have people that you grew up with, that you create these bonds and friendships with, and they leave unexpectedly. It's sad, and we miss them, but they are with us. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to friends of mine and friends of yours that, you know, have crossed over, have transitioned. You know, I just decided to say that. You never quite know, you know. So it's when you think of somebody, you know, and you kind of get the feeling that you should reach out to them. Maybe you should reach out. You know, if well, you know, I almost started to say, well, if you're on good terms with people, but even if you're not on good terms with people and you still love them and you care about them, you should reach out to them and see, you know, say what's up, how you doing, you feel me? That is not an invitation for you fucking scabs. No. Okay? Make sure you like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, select the all options so that you know all my uploads. You feel me? What up? Allergies are kicking my black butt. You feel me? My eyes have been burning like crazy. Could be mold, spores. Petty. Yes, they are, and yes, I am too. All right, so, but thank you for joining me here. Let's talk about a couple of different things here. So, this whole conversation about Mike Jeffries, the Abercrombie and Fitch ex CEO, former CEO Mike Jeffries. Is reportedly has been arrested for sexually exploiting men at lavish parties hosted around the world. Now, I'm getting this from NPR News. All right. Does anybody else think he looks like Jigsaw from Saw? He does. He's gross. He gives me the willies, definitely. Let's see. The accusations were first reported by the BBC. Good job, BBC. Placed Jeffries at the helm of several sex events for which he hired a middleman to recruit participants with the prospect of becoming a model for what was once one of America's top 10 outfitters. It goes on. If anybody's, if you haven't heard of this, I mean, everybody doesn't tap into the news or even care, but you should care. Okay, this went on from allegedly went on from 1992 to 2014. Well, he was, you know, the head of Abercrombie and Fitch from those times, but this went on for years. There was a lot going on with Abercrombie and Fitch. Like, you know, their clothing items, I think I have one item from Abercrombie and Fitch, maybe two. But their ads always seemed very kind of like you got very young looking men. If they weren't young, they were very young looking, posed in very kind of very suggestive poses and images. I feel like we all know now why. Well, you know, it's Ashton Kutcher. He dipped. You know, he was one of their models for a very long time. I don't know if he was a model before he got famous. Ashton Kutcher, Abercrombie. I'm gonna pause this 1 second. Yeah, like I said, Ashton Kutcher modeled for Abercrombie and Fitch in 1998 before he became famous for his role as Michael Kelso on the Fox sitcom That 70s Show. You know, I'm not saying that he had anything to do with any of the alleged, with the allegations of the because what is it would be considered like trafficking. But he definitely trust and believe that, you know, the casting couch era in Hollywood and modeling and entertainment it was very active back in 1998. Okay, and he knew something. He knows something. Confirmation. The universe is saying, yeah, confirmation. Spirit said, yeah, he knows something. That's why he dipped out. You know, this is one of those things where, well, first and foremost, I do want to say this about. I don't know, you know, I'm not even going to go into whether or not he was involved in it or not, because, you know, it is what it ain't. But I feel like a lot of these, with all these things that are coming out, a lot of people are not running from guilt. They're running because they don't want to be shamed. They don't want people knowing what they did to maybe get into the industry. They don't want people knowing, they don't want to be shamed for that, especially these men. You know, it's very common for, you know, again, it's one of those double standards. You know, women are pretty much expected to participate in the casting couch rituals. They just are. They always have been. But you never heard of men being a part of that until recently. And there are a lot of men in Hollywood that are in Hollywood or in entertainment that are now silent or going to be silent, I'm hearing, because they were part of the casting couch rituals as well. They just were. You know, everybody's requirements about their worth are different. Back in 1998, I was 18 years old, and I really, you know, I wanted to, you know, be an actor. I wanted to be a singer. I wanted to kind of get into the entertainment industry. But I'll tell you that they couldn't have got me like that. Hell no. Just because, you know, I might have gone through a lot of things in my life, but I knew very well, like, there were just certain things I just wasn't going to do or couldn't even do. You know what I'm saying? I've had conversations with people where, about like having sex for money. How do you do that if you're not attracted to somebody? You know what I'm saying? But some people say, it's about the money. I'm about the money. The money is what make me horny. Okay, well then that's fine. That's just who you are, but it ain't worth it. It's not, to me, it's never been that serious. Not for money, you know, but everybody's requirements about, you know, the value or the price tag that they put on themselves is different. And I'm not knocking anybody, you know what I'm saying? Everybody lives how they choose to live. Everybody has free will. Everybody, you know, has gone through very particular things in life that, you know, that allow them to place value on things or have a totem pole on what's very important to them, I feel like. But I wanted to talk about this because I've been talking about these kinds of things on my channel for quite some time. Maybe not this particular situation, but overall, these kinds of things happen every single day in the lives of normal society. You feel me? Especially to young men. I'm gonna tell you this: if you know a young man, there's two different things I want to explain to you here. If you know a young man who has a serious drug addiction, 9 times out of 10, he's gonna walk in, he's gonna meet somebody like this Jeffries person, that's maybe not even rich, or but there's somebody that's gonna offer them something to coerce them into sexual acts. Yep. Okay. This happens to people all the time. This is exactly how, and I don't want to say low level trafficking but I'm saying low level because this is the community in which. The communities in which this happens on a regular basis is very not so. These aren't elite. These aren't people who are elitists. These are just people who are sick people. These are people that like younger guys or underage men, and they offer them drugs to get them to to lower their inhibitions, and then begin to groom them or to assault them. And a lot of people don't recognize it as assault because it's not something that's done where people are forced against their will, or things are done in a violent nature. But when you have somebody who is older than someone, okay, you got somebody a considerable number of years older than someone who uses drugs or alcohol to get somebody to perform sex with them. That's considered, to me, that's a form of raping. You know what I'm saying? It happens with adults, but there is definitely, especially with this day and age, when you got Pornhub, you got OnlyFans, you have the dark web, you have Twitter, okay? Because a lot of things happen on Twitter, Telegram. You know what I'm saying? Where people stream things and they get paid for it. But really, in these days, OnlyFans is really one of the biggest, and Pornhub as well, are one of the biggest ones that I always think of anyways. You get people that will put cameras in their house and get people to become unresponsive, or get people so fucked up that they don't know what's going on, and then they do these things to people, and then they record them and then they upload it to a site, and then they make money off of that, or they just stream it for the rest of their sick buddies. There are a lot of people, especially when we're talking about drugs. The way that drugs have a particular effect on people these days, and has had for a number of different years. I've met tons of people especially when I was using drugs, that they had to get high. They liked getting high, and they would do anything to get high. And a lot of these people that would be considered something, in my opinion. No, they are not an opinion. In fact, that would be considered predators. Would always make sure that they had tons of drugs that people could come and use, just as long as they were willing to have sex with these people. And that's what happens. And then what else? What do they do? It's kind of like a grooming thing. They got people that bring me other people. Let me meet your friend. Blah 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 blah. And it happens like that. In your backyard. There's a lot, there's I've seen a lot of different things. If anybody out there has been in the underbelly of the world, we've seen a lot of different things. We know what happens, and this kind of shit happens more every day. This happens. It's a shame that things have to happen like this, where it trickles down, because it makes it seem as if this kind of what is the word I'm looking for? This sensationalizes it on a grand scale, because not everybody that gets sexually assaulted or gets thrown into trafficking are people that are looking to get into the industry. It doesn't always happen where it's somebody who's rich, who has the wealth, who's a part of the 1%, or just is somebody that's very powerful in the entertainment world. These are not the only people that are out here exploiting people and trafficking people. This happens every single day. And I don't really care if somebody is of age, is legally an adult. You know what I'm saying? If somebody's 18 or 19 or 20 or 21, people are still young. And yeah, people can make their own decisions, but are they making their decisions with the most mature mind these days? No, especially when drugs are involved. So you got a lot of younger guys who, because they're of age, are around these people who allow them to live a life that they can't live at home, or maybe they like to use drugs, whatever the case may be. But they entice young men with drugs, fast money, travel, clothes, the idea that they're going to get that there's money there for them, or a very kind of fast way of living, and they end up becoming a part of a bigger problem, because then you get all these young men who are so more than willing, because there's a separation. A lot of people look at it where I'm just doing this for money. I don't really like to do all this, but I like money, I like drugs. And so that's that's what they use to entice people. And with that, you get these people. I would be more than willing to tell anybody out there watching, if you know anybody that's young that likes to use drugs, that maybe has a problem with drugs, or maybe there's somebody that maybe questioning, you may suspect that somebody is, questioning their sexuality and they're living a fast life. If you were to be brave enough to go on Pornhub or OnlyFans, I'm pretty sure you probably would be able to locate that person. And I have always said anyways, whether or not people want to call me a conspiracy theorist or not, I don't really care. They have made ways to use After Effects, AI technology, for people to become adult film stars, but manipulating their images so people don't know who they are. They manipulate the faces on people, but to make them look like they are. I've said it before, where people have. I believe that there's like some kind of contract going on here with these adult film companies, where they are using the faces and the faces and using After Effects, or what was the one that I heard about, deepfake. They were using deepfake to superimpose people's faces over other people's faces, so that people could feel free to do adult entertainment without people readily identifying them, because After Effects places another person's face on top of their body. This happens all the time. So you get a lot of people. This is just what I believe happens, and what I feel like I've seen with my own eyes, because people have used tried to use my face to put it on top of other people's bodies to make it look like I was doing it. But moreover, what I'm saying is that there are a lot of younger guys who get sucked into this idea that they can make fast money, that they can travel, that they can live an easy life if they promise to just do this certain things. And it happens every single day in your own backyard, in your communities. And this Mike Jeffries person, I hope they throw this motherfucker underneath the jail with his funny looking ass, and his partner, and their business associate. Okay? But it happens every day. Things become so sensationalized where people forget that there are people that aren't involved in entertainment, that don't have the means, or don't have the means or resources to tell their story, to talk about what happened to them. And so things just continue to keep going on and on and on. I know that's what happens, and it's a shame that this, that we get so distracted by these big name kind of people that we forget that everything is not happening on big grand scales with big people like this. This shit is happening every single day. You feel me? All right, so I don't know what the first part was about. We'll have to chat. I'll have to watch it with y'all, but I hope everybody kind of understands where I'm coming from with that. And yes, it happens to young ladies as well. Nobody's saying it doesn't, but the fact that it's people are not discussing how much it actually happens to men, young men. Nobody ever talks about that, because because they're men. And what's the easiest way for, what does the saying go about the devil? The easiest way for the devil to win is for people to think he doesn't exist. And these kind of things exist because people aren't really paying attention to how much young men are truly affected by the trafficking as well. You feel me? I'm gonna just go ahead and say it. It's not about being a Republican or Democrat. Donald Trump is not a Republican. Donald Trump is very dangerous. Okay. I've been kind of avoiding talking about it because I don't, people just get all bent out of shape but what I realize now is this. If anybody gets offended by what I say about Donald Trump, then guess what? There's something wrong with your ass. I said what I said. Okay? This man is dangerous. He has a problem. Or he's just old. I don't know. For the 4-star general to come out and say what he said, and because people are now, but see, this is the thing though. I am gonna say this though. The Republican Party, okay, this is what they wanted. Okay, and now everybody's realizing, like, damn, this country is about to be fucked up if this man wins. Again, it's not about being Republican or Democrat. This is about who people really want to be in charge or lead this country. It is very terrifying. See, the thing about it is that I'm getting God bumps. What people are not really recognizing is while all these other distractions are going on. Do you know what's going on over in North Korea and Russia? Kim Jong-un and what's the guy's name? I can't believe Vladimir Putin are over there buddy getting the army together right underneath everybody's nose because they're gonna take out their plan is to take out Ukraine. And guess who's over in Ukraine? United States. And so is anybody really kind of paying attention to hear what's going on? Because they're already getting their army assembled for the Don to get into office. Because the moment that Donald Trump gets into office, all hell's gonna break loose because his buddies are over there already assembling an army and nobody's paying attention to that. I saw that last night, and for the first time in a long time, I became afraid. I got nervous because nobody's paying attention to that. See, these people in government understand exactly what's happening, but they don't want to put it out there like that because they don't want people to get all hysterical. They don't want people to start getting crazy. But for real, Donald Trump's best buddies of these dictators, the people he always defers to, and best believe if Hitler was still alive, he'd be fawning over him too, fanboying over him too. He always defers to Kim Jong-un and Vladimir Putin as being his friends, nice guys. He talks to them, he gets along with them. Yeah, and now they've assembled an army to go in and attack where American troops are. Now, we already know what happens. If North Korea and Russia start attacking American troops, then we have to go to war. And what is that going to start? World War III, and these motherfuckers got nukes, okay? And nobody's paying attention to that. If Donald Trump gets into office, we will break out in World War III. That's what I believe. It's already happened. It's already been a plan. What the fuck do you think him and Vladimir Putin and Kim Jong-un been talking about all these years? Not to mention that this motherfucker only really is trying to get, because he wants to be a dictator. That's his goal now. And he played the Republican Party because they did not want a woman being in office. They really didn't. That's really what this came down to. They could not stand to see a woman running this country, so they threw somebody who they knew could get the votes, who they knew could gather people, which is Donald Trump, and that's what happened. Now they don't know what to do because now they're realizing the error in their ways, or how poor this decision was about putting him to lead the Republican Party. I don't have any problem with Republicans. I really don't, because there's one thing about Democrats and Republicans that has always been evident, is that it's not about who's really in charge so much as how we shape democracy. Donald Trump is not about democracy. He is a fascist. True indeed. You feel me? The way that he wants to weaponize and use the confirmation, that wants to use the military to come against people inside of this country. He wants to be able to control them like dictators do over in their countries. Just do as I say. Don't ask any questions. It's very dangerous. And now you have 4-star generals coming out and saying that worked for him, saying he does not need to be there. And listen, I'm telling you now, if you're not, if it's not about whether or not you like Kamala Harris. It's not even about that. Right now we are really at a place right now where it comes down to, do you want to live or die? See, people that are going to vote for him, people that are these MAGA nuts, these Trumpers, what you guys have to understand is that, yes, he's different. He says what's on his mind. What you see is what you get. But no, it's not what you see is what you get. He's a fucking Gemini. We got two faces. Okay? It's very rare that you see a Gemini and it's really what you see is what you get. I'm one of those rarities. You feel me? But Donald Trump, I'm telling you, what people are really kind of under the impression is that he's going to get in there and he's going to change the way we do politics. Yeah, he is. And it's not going to work for them. See, these people that think that Trump's going to get into office and give them a free pass to make America great again, or gives them this kind of control that people feel like they no longer have, and it's very kind of sick to me, because they really kind of are standing behind all of this racist, this hidden racist rhetoric, this contempt that Donald Trump has for people that don't agree with him. And so people feel like as long as they agree with him that they're going to be fine. No, Donald Trump is going to flip on y'all asses as soon as he gets in office, because as soon as he gets in office, first and foremost, he can get all of his charges thrown out, so he doesn't have to face, he doesn't have to be punished for trying to rig the election, among other things. And then once he does that, everybody that voted for this man is going to be looking stupid as hell. Once you cast that vote, you can't take it back. He's going to flip on your ass too. You're going to be in worse. If you feel like you don't have any control now over what happens in this country, you get Donald Trump in there, you're not going to have any control. They should have gotten another person, a Republican, a true Republican that stands for democracy in this country, to run against Kamala Harris, for that to be the nominee. Now they're realizing they done fucked up. You got all these people that are seeking world domination, control over the world, control over what we view and see in the media, on the internet. You got all these people that are standing behind him that want world domination. They're not here for democracy. They're not here for peace. They're here for control. They want us all to be a part of the machine that they are going to use to enslave people yet again, to keep them on top, to keep them at the 1%, to break everybody else down underneath them so that they can be in control. This has already been prophesized. Okay? This is what's going to happen if this man gets into office. So, for anybody out there that's undecided, be undecided all damn day long. If you're undecided, that's your choice. But I'm going to tell you that it's not about being Republican or Democrat, because people, I feel like that understand where I'm coming from, understand the fact that Donald Trump is not good for democracy. Donald Trump is not good for Republican Party. He's just not. He's not good for the Democrat. He's not good for America, period. You feel me? I'm very concerned about the fact that Kim Jong-un and Vladimir Putin are over there already assembling an army quietly. Nobody's really talking about it. And do you not think that this wasn't part of the plan? You don't think that that's why? There's absolutely no reason why an American president should be considering Vladimir Putin one of his good buddies, or Kim Jong-un one of his good buddies. These are dictators. We don't live in a dictatorship society, but we will end up there. Or if we don't end up there, he's going to try it, and then it's going to create more divide in this country. It's going to cause panic and war in this country. What they want anyway. And like I said, I generally don't even discuss politics on this channel, because I understand that it creates divide, because people don't know how to have conversations about their differences without taking it so personal to the fact that it stays within them, and then they get all mad and shit. Shut up. Okay? You're going to be even more mad if that nigga gets into office. Anybody that would truly vote for him, it would be somebody that thinks just like him, and fine by me. Go right ahead and do it. But the vast majority of people that stand by Trump are really kind of have been kind of brainwashed or indoctrinated, or what's the word I'm looking for here? They have been disillusioned, okay, to what's really going on. People are so about this man's popularity, blah blah. This man doesn't even really run good business. He might have brought more money in here. People are saying that, okay, he might have brought more money into it, but guess what? If we do another 4 years of him, the United States is going to be the world is going to be in bad shape. What kind of president says that he wishes that people could be? He like praises Hitler. Come on now. The way that he talks about the United States military, and what I heard last night as well is that on the bases, all they play is Fox News. So nobody's in Fox News, and see, that's disgusting as well. Fox News doesn't even play. Is not pushing the story of what this 4-star general has admitted, that, you know, what Trump has said behind closed doors with the Hitler references and things like that. They're not putting that out there to the troops because he doesn't care anything about the troops. Did you hear what he said about the woman that was murdered on that base? Horrible. This man, something's wrong with this man, but we already knew that. I tried to give him the benefit of the doubt. You know what I'm saying? By saying, you know, he is who he is, whether you like him or not. But no, this man is a danger to society. There are a lot of people in this world that are a danger to our society, that are a danger to our democracy. We've been fighting against these things for over 100 years now. We can't afford to go back. And I don't really care. You know, people want to make it. It's not about black or white. The fuck it ain't. It's about people of color. He really doesn't give a damn about anybody of color. This man doesn't really care about anybody. He don't even. His wife doesn't even. For the first time ever, we would have a president in the White House whose wife don't even want to be there. Doesn't even want to be around him. I'm just saying. So, 222 on the clock when I look down. Yeah. This is not about being a Republican or Democrat. This is about people not understanding and seeing what's really going on. There's a whole war there's a whole army being assembled for us to go into a war. Because I'm telling you what I'm hearing. It's already planned. There are people that just want to control the world. They want to be dictators, and we don't do that here in this country. If a dictator gets into power in this country, we're through. We're gonna have to. It takes us back so many hundreds of years, and then we're gonna have to fight for our own independence again, you guys. And that's not something that we need to do. We've already fought for our freedom, and we are still fighting for our freedom. Why do we want to put somebody else in office? Why do we want to put someone in office that's going to stall that or stop that? You know, when the people come out and they say these things about him, he doesn't have a decent conversation about him. He deflects like a narcissist. He calls them names. He calls a 4-star general a lowlife who's a drunk. Are you kidding me? But he says that about everybody who comes against him and attacks him or says things that or reveals things about him. He never truly addresses anything. He deflects like a narcissist. He never takes accountability and never wants to sit down and have a decent conversation about any of the allegations, anything that people say about him. All he does is lie and say, these people are just attacking me. That sounds familiar. That's a classic narcissistic personality. And yes, what are we realizing now? The biggest enemy to an empath is a narcissist. This world is truly divided between empaths and narcissists. If you have not read Parable of the Sower by Octavia Butler, please read that book. It's freakishly accurate about what we're facing now. Go pick up the book and read it. The war between people trying to destroy empaths while these narcissists take power over the world is in eliminating and killing off empaths, gifted people with gifts. It's happening now because they already know. You know, people 7:33 a.m. I'm telling you, 4 on the clock again. I'm telling you guys, it's very important to understand that we are really headed for some very dark times here if this man gets into office. Hell, to be honest with you, we're going to be headed to some dark times if he doesn't get into office, but at least we'll stand a fighting chance against these MAGA nuts, against these Trumpers, okay? Because this man, can he make America great again? Yep, he can make America great again. For when they say make America great again, they're not talking about building a better infrastructure. They're not talking about putting jobs into this country. They're talking about making America great again like it used to be. Back when people like me, people my shade, my hue, people like you, people who are part of the LGBTQ plus community, low income people, the minorities. Yeah, it was great for them when we didn't have a fighting chance, or when women too. You feel me? They want to make when they say make America great again, they're talking about make America like it used to be. Shit, in my opinion, America was really great in the 90s. Okay? That's when America was really great. So is that what they're talking about? Hell no. No. That's not what they're talking about. All right? So consider that today. If you aren't registered to vote, go register to vote. Vote for democracy. Vote to keep your freedom. Vote to keep us out of war. Vote for somebody that's truly going to fight for you. Kamala Harris may not be perfect. She's a politician, but we already know what politicians do. But Donald Trump is not even a politician. He is a fucking dictator. An ignorant one at that. I'll be right back. Okay. I said what I said, and I mean what I say. That shit scared me last night. If you do your own research, don't take my word for it. Please don't. But Kim Jong-un and Vladimir Putin, man, they've been waiting on this. It's no coincidence that they are getting this army assembled right before election. Why do you think that Russia has been trying to interfere with the election? Because they want to get this war kicked off, G. Shit, Elon Musk probably has already got 1 million soldier robots or some shit. He's gonna be using his technology comes into play with that as well. This is about a war that they want to get started to dominate. I'm trying to tell you. Anybody that doesn't believe that's a dumbass. See, I like our conversations. It's like you come to my crib, we can have these. This is what it's like. Okay, what you see is truly what you get. And I'm telling you, a lot of things are unpopular, but one of my gifts and a curse is that I just kind of say things that I feel are true, that I feel are real. And it's not to attack anybody. It's really to kind of have a conversation for people to make their own choices. You don't have to believe anything I say, nor do you have to attack me for not liking Donald Trump. Come on now. We're grown. You think Donald Trump don't give a fuck about you? The moment that you disagree with him, then now you're a lowlife, you're a drunkie, you don't even matter. Okay, that's very simple. He doesn't even want to have a conversation with you about what your problem is with him. He's just going to tell you, you're not worth it to me. I don't like you anyways. Everybody that he claimed to love and care about and fuck with so tough, like that was his boys, these were his people. The moment that you say something about him he doesn't like, he comes for you. He doesn't give a fuck. He says fuck you. You wasn't shit anyways. What kind of person is that? This is who you guys want to run the country? Okay. People talking about they want to vote Republican because it's good for the economy. They're tired of you. Yeah, I get that. I get that whole aspect of it. The financial benefits of having people that have conservative values in power. However, that's not what he's going to do. It's just a ruse. He doesn't mean it. He just wants to be a dictator. And the way he talked about Arnold Palmer the other day, he wants to be a dictator too, okay? All right. Archangel Michael, please clear out the energy for this reading so that I give a clear and concise message to the collective. Oop, I'm taking it. Sun Tzu said, "Thus it may be known that the leader of armies is the arbiter of the people's fate. The man on whom it depends whether the nation shall be in peace or in peril." I'm going to repeat that. This was Sun Tzu said, "Thus it may be known that the leader of armies is the arbiter of the people's fate." Okay? The man on whom it depends whether the nation shall be in peace or in peril. I cannot make it up. I can't make it up. I can't make it up. After I talked about all that, that's what came out. Let's look up the definition of arbiter because I'm not even going to pretend like I know what that means, okay? All right, let's see. What is the definition of arbiter? I just heard, "Don't wake me, I'm dreaming." Ooh, Christopher Williams. That name could be significant to what we're about to get the energy on. Arbiter. How do you spell that? Arbiter. Arbiter. An arbiter is a person or entity appointed to settle a dispute or make a decision in a disagreement. Arbiters are often used in legal contexts such as arbitration, where they resolve conflicts outside of the court system. They can also refer to someone who has the authority to judge or decide on matters of taste or opinion. Okay, so somebody that is trusted to settle disagreements, somebody who is trusted to resolve conflicts in a very good manner, by the way. But look at the back of this. Learn to tell good advice from bad. Discernment. Advice is freely available to us every day, all day. How you deal with it is all on you and no one else. The key decisions are yours to make. In order to withstand the ups and downs of life, it is essential that you learn how to tell good advice from bad in order to find peace instead of peril. I've been led to grab a state card. The name, I heard Don't Wake Me, I'm Dreaming. That was Christopher Williams. That was on the New Jack City soundtrack. So New Jack City, that's New York, New Jersey, that area. But the name Christopher, the name Williams could be significant. I don't know. But New Jack City, that's New York, okay? I got a download, and where did I write it? It came to me, I got up out of bed last night and I wrote it down, okay? Oh, someone thinks that they are remote viewing you, but they're not. Someone thinks that they are remote viewing you, but they're not. Okay. And so with that download, basically, I'm picking up on somebody who is basically saying that they are using their gifts to remote view you, and they are telling people falsehoods. But in their mind, they really think that they are remote viewing you. But it's all but they're making it up. There's some type of delusion here. You know what I'm seeing? I'm seeing somebody that has a podcast, or seeing somebody that has an audience, who says that they have a gift to remote view people, and then what they do is that they broadcast whatever they say that they can see to an audience of people, and these people believe it. Okay? That's stupid as fuck. What's wrong with people, G? That's what I'm seeing. It's a man, too. It's a man. For those of you guys that don't know what remote viewing is, or would like some more information on it, there's a few documentaries I watched one the other night about Project Stargate and what it truly is. I know I've heard about it before, but I watched the documentary about it the other night, and it was a real kind of thing. There were people that were interviewed that were a part of the project. So you should maybe take a look up Project Stargate, okay? I would also like to tell people to take what applies and let the rest fly. If it's not your story, please don't make it fit. You know, I was reading some of the comments yesterday, or just perusing some of the comments underneath the videos, and I don't understand people that want to come and argue with me or tell me that I'm wrong about, I don't have the story right, blah, blah, blah. Well, then maybe that part of it wasn't for you. You know what I'm saying? And I would like to also remind people too that, at least from my position, I am here to deliver a message, offer my perspective on it, offer my support, whatever kind of support I can offer advice, take it or leave it. But it's not the reader's job to solve problems for you. It's just not. Okay? Our jobs are to give you confirmations, to help you along your way, but readers can't do everything for you. Hell, some of us readers got the same fucking problems that y'all got, and we're looking for solutions as well. So, we're in this together. We're not, this is not about, I'll put it to you like this. I'm in it with you guys. I don't know what anybody else does, but we're in this together. So if a message comes out, and I saw some comments yesterday about how people have reached out to law enforcement and they're not doing anything, I can't tell anybody how to solve that problem, because I also have the same problems. Okay? This is why I feel like my channel was created, to build a community around people that are experiencing these issues, so we can have a safe place to talk about it, maybe help find solutions, or maybe hope that people are hearing our stories and are looking to assist us. Okay. South Carolina is significant. South Carolina is significant. Do we want one more? Do we want one more, Spirit? No. No, we don't want one more. South Carolina is significant, okay? This is who thinks, let me open up my window 1 second. All right, so we're back. Let's just get into this, okay? And again, everybody doesn't have to agree with me. I just have to keep saying that. You don't have to agree with me. You don't have to get nasty with me. My intention every day that I get up is to help, help lift the vibration of this community, to enlighten people, to learn some things, to show some things, to teach some things, to learn from other people, to create friendly conversations with people who may have differences, but know that our mission here is for all of us to elevate, for us to come out of darkness, no matter what your political views are, religious views are. We are finding what we have in common more than what we have different. And we're also here fighting and standing with each other, putting the energy into the universe that we want resolved, that we want things to be shifted for people like us, because it's important for that to happen. So I know that there's going to be people that are going to, go against that, and that's fine, because that should be expected. But I encourage people to look past the smoke and mirrors in every aspect of life, whether it's politics, love, relationships, with family members, with jobs, with where you live, with where you worship, how you worship. Look past the smoke and mirrors. There's so many of them out here. Okay. Let's see what we got here. We're going to be using the Egyptian Gods Oracle cards. So we got South Carolina for this person. So somebody could be from South Carolina. Whoa. Somebody could be from South Carolina, or South Carolina is something to do with this here. Darkness, number 34. Apophis breaks down to a 7. Somebody could be a Cancer, or somebody's life path number could be 7. Okay. Apophis is about a snake. Okay. Somebody's a snake. Snakes do represent transformation. Snakes get a bad rap. They do. Snakes are not as dangerous as everybody tries to make them. Generally, snakes like to just mind their own business until you fuck with them. But this is about darkness, though. This is a snake that wants to consume. This is the bad. This represents, well, darkness is not bad. We all have darkness in us. It's about finding the balance. But this Apophis darkness, this person is very dark. Okay, 7 confirmation. 7 is a highly spiritual number. So this person is divinates in the darkness. Okay. So this person is a wackadoodle. This person really believes that they have a gift for remote viewing, and they don't. But they're dangerous. It's dangerous because they're reporting this to people. Okay. My goodness. I'm so sick of these people. All right, let's see what we got here. We're going to be using the archetype cards here. Tell me about this. Who is this person? An exorcist. I can't make it up. Fear of facing your own demons. This person has some very serious demons here. This is an exorcist, okay? This person, what's the reverse of having an exorcism? Somebody that continues to carry demons, somebody whose demons are not exorcised, okay? So this person needs an exorcist, but they refuse to face their own demons, which is probably the reason why this person wants to, you know, spread fake news about people. Or, you know, my thing about remote viewing is, you know, it's a you know, we've discussed this before. Remote viewing is a very strong gift that people have, you know, to be able to astral project or tap into somebody's environment spiritually, energetically, to see what they're doing, to hear conversations. It's a very intrusive thing. You know what I'm saying? So let's just say, for instance, that this person did have the true gift of astral projecting. This person is astral projecting into everybody else's energy or reality to talk about what they're seeing when they're spying on people, being all up in their business. So you got to know that this person probably has not focused on their life. This person is not tapping into their reality, because their reality is all about seeing what other people got going on and discussing it on a public platform or in some type of amongst a group of people. I'm hearing a podcast. And so, yeah, this person probably got a lot of drug issues or some shit. Storyteller. Yeah, I'm telling you, ability to experience and express life through stories and symbols, making up tales that harm others. Student in the reverse, destroyer in the reverse, and that's where the cards go blank from the bottom of the deck here. Student in the reverse, arrogance in the pursuit of destructive knowledge, unwillingness to translate knowledge into action. I'm telling you, confirmation. The shadow attributes of the destroyer, intoxication with destructive power, destroying others' dreams or potential. This person is doing this because they want to destroy things for other people. This person is very destructive, okay? This person has allowed their demons to overtake them, okay? And I feel like whoever this person is, they feel like their demons are like their spiritual friends, okay? This person and their demons, this person feels like their demons are like are giving them some type of, like their demons keep them tapped into this gift of remote viewing. But no, it's all in your brain. It's all, this person is delusional. This person's fucking delulu, okay? I should use the crazy cards, huh? For this delulu person. Yeah, let's use the Madhouse Tarot. The sun's at the bottom of the deck, so something's about to be revealed about this person, or let's see. Ooh-wee. Tell me about this person. Who are we talking about here? And then I'll get to the other cards here. But I'm just going to use this for the overall message, energy for this message here. Cancer, Three of Wands, does not have foresight. All right, so this person could be a Cancer. All right, this person could be a Cancer. I don't really feel like that's what this is. What's at the top here? Two of Swords. This person does not have any type of foresight. The Three of Wands here. The Chariot. This person is just moving forward with the idea that they have foresight, and they don't. Somebody's a Sagittarius. Somebody's either a Cancer or a Sagittarius here. We got the Two of Swords. What's the Two of Swords here? The Five of Swords in the reverse. This person is going to lose. please. The Hierophant in the reverse. Taurus energy. The Hierophant in the reverse talks about a group of people who believe the what class? The same dumbass shit. This person, with their lack of foresight, is leading people. Is like, so the Two of Swords in the reverse talks about, you know, in the upright, it can talk about people having on blinders. You know what I'm saying? It's like this person is like, with the Five of Swords here, it's like this person is using their lack of foresight to make people see something, to believe something. They all have this belief system. I feel like this person is teaching people. There we go. I feel like this person is teaching people how to remote view, or he's providing some type of information to people that's going to lead them down a very destructive, not a destructive path, but it's this whole, whoever this group of people are, they're going to lose. They're going to lose because of this idea that this person has given to them. It's a group of them. I told you, it's like a podcast, like a class. Somebody could be, I don't know, this is weird as hell, because the Hierophant coming out now with this person. It's like this, I don't know if this person is teaching people how to remote view, or this person just has now gained like a collective group of people who, I want to see something here, who this person is a victim. This person, okay, so this person has gathered people around him that have a great amount of sympathy for him. So this person could be remote viewing people whom he feels like have wronged him. So he kind of, you know how people, not like a shade room, but you know, like how people form a group of people to come against, like this person could have like this person has made himself like a villain in like a movie, like in a superhero movie. This person would be like, not the Joker, because I like the Joker. No, but you know what I'm saying? It's just kind of like it, like in superhero movies where the villain gets people to believe that they were somehow wronged by society or by a group of people. They make a list of people and they target these people. I feel like this person is saying that, using their skills to remote view, and I'm using the air bunnies because this person's not really doing that. This person is just, their demons are allowing, because this person refuses to reflect, do any type of reflection, refuses to do any type of shadow work here. This person is allowing their darkness to manifest itself into victimhood. This person is going about like they're a martyr, like they've been martyred or they've been mistreated by people. So what this person does is, what I'm hearing is that this person has a list of people that they talk about in this podcast or whatever the fuck it is, and they're like, well, yeah, so this is what this person's doing, this is what this person's really doing, to rally people in this Hierophant kind of mindset to come against certain people. This person is kind of assembling an army. Okay, that's what I just heard. This person is kind of like assembling a group of people, or trying to, or has assembled like a following of people. What is that called? Like an anarchist? Okay. Just like a group of people who come against very particular people. This person has people on a list, is what I just heard. We got the King of Pentacles here. All right. Earth sign energy. Knight of Pentacles. One more. Page of Pentacles. Wow. The King, the Knight, the Page. Oh, and then the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. The Queen of Wands. The Six of Wands. The Four of Cups. What did I say? A group of people here. a group of people. Okay? A group of people. I told you. A King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. This was about an offer. Okay? A King of Pentacles was bringing, I feel like this was about loyalty. Offer to two people. Okay? For the King of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, Page of Pentacles. This is a rich man or a businessman who took some time to make a decision about who they were going to offer some type of offer, a pinnacle, to communicate something about some money. This is about an offer. There he goes. Okay? This person is a fire sign. This person is a fire sign. This is about a job. This was about a job opportunity, a business opportunity, a work opportunity. Pause. Be right back. I was checking something here and it's 8:03, so confirmation on South Carolina here. This was about a job offer. So a King of Pentacles, a businessman, a business owner, took some time. There was a decision that was being made. Somebody took their time to test people's loyalty probably before this person made an offer. This person made an offer to a Queen of Pentacles and a Queen of Wands, and that's who won. Six of Wands. Okay? This is who won the offer. This is who got the job offer. This is about a job. Okay? Somebody got Four of Cups, lost out on that opportunity, and there's that King of Wands here. This person, this is who, we're going to keep him out. This is who, fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, male, or warlock. This is somebody who feels like this is who, this is the leader. Okay, this is who got Four of Cups. This is who got they were passed over. They were not considered. They missed an opportunity for this work opportunity here. Okay? That's what this is about. This is about a missed work opportunity here. All right? So this person is remote viewing these people and talking badly about these people in some type of podcast, some type of group chat. This person is kind of like disparaging the names of people. Three of Pentacles. I can't make it up because this person is not a part. They chose this King of Pentacles chose not to collaborate with this person. Okay, or they chose. Now they could have all chosen together. I don't know, but I feel like this person was not considered. This person was in the running, or it was something like that. This person thought that they were supposed to be a part of this here. Give me some more. Show me some more, please. Chariot here. This person could have Cancer and fire in their chart, but Cancer comes out again here. Tell me more. Empress. Give me one more, please. Two of Wands. In the reverse. One more. Seven of Cups to Death. This person, okay, so there's an Empress energy out here. Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. One of these, I don't know, maybe this person is attacking these women. The Empress energy, whatever Empress energy, Libra, Taurus energy. This person feels like the reason why this person feels like this Empress energy ruined his plan. I'm telling you, this person is delusional. So now this person has it in their mind that this is the reason why that this death occurred, this ending. Okay, I'm telling you, this Hierophant group in the reverse, this is what he's telling these people. He's telling these people that he didn't get this job because of this Empress energy. Now this Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, well, it's the Empress. We got all four queens out here. So this is one person. So this person here, this masculine energy, confirmation. Alexa, clear notification, a reminder. All right. Confirmation on that too as well. So this is not two people, it's just one. This King of Pentacles decided to go with somebody who was more grounded, more of a leader, somebody who knew how to handle business. This seems like this is more of a vibrational match for business. They decided not to go with this masculine energy and move forward with the Empress, okay? This person feels like the Empress is responsible for that. I'm telling you, I told you this person is all in there. This is what this, like astral projecting. He's telling people that, I mean, not astral projecting, but remote viewing. I'm telling you, this person is the Lulu. Yeah, and I got this group of people pissed off because this is what they're telling people. Seven of Cups. This person could also be thinking about a number of different ways to, you know, eliminate somebody here with this group of people. And Spirit says that's the truth here. The Hierophant to the Knight of Swords, to the High Priestess, to the Ace of Swords. He's telling people this. I'm telling you, the Knight of Swords talks about seizing the opportunity, fastest moving knight in the deck. Spirit, this person is saying, this person is telling these people he's astral projecting for them. This is telling these people what the truth is. Page of Swords. So by spying on people, I told you, astral projecting and spying. This is what this person, but the Page of Swords is in the reverse. This person does not know what the fuck they're talking about, man. This person is saying that they're able to tell people that they're astral projecting. So this person really kind of has it in their mind that they know what really happened. I don't know. This person, I feel like this person is blaming this Empress and this King of Pentacles. This person is telling this group of people horrible things about this King of Pentacles and this Empress. The World in the reverse. What is the World in the reverse? Emperor. Okay. What about the Emperor? World in the reverse. Ten of Swords, King of Cups. overall, okay, so we got the world in the reverse to the Ten of Swords, King of Cups. So he's telling people that this, just spreading lies, saying that this, whoever this emperor is, which would be this King of Pentacles, is somebody that causes endings, that this person has only an emperor because of how they create endings and stab people in the back, how this person is very cold-hearted. This person is basically saying that whoever this emperor is basically kind of like a bad person who does dark magic. Who does dark magic? Who's like a warlock? Three of Swords. This person is also telling people that he decided not to work with this emperor because this emperor did something, betrayed him. Okay, and this emperor wanted to hold on to him, to hurt him, to keep him trapped. And that's why he blocked this emperor and restricted himself. This is what he's telling people. He's telling people that whoever this emperor is stabbed him in the back, and he decided to hold himself back from this emperor so that he could have something better. That's what he's telling people. People are weird. I'm about to end this. The devil. This person has demons. And look, 8 of Wands here. That's truly why this person, Spirit says that's the truth, King of Swords here. This person is in some heavily demonic energy. 8 of Wands here, karma, Star in the reverse, refuses to heal. Ace of Pentacles. That's why this person truly lost this opportunity. Spirit says that's the truth here. This person's unhappy and codependent. Spirit says that's the truth again. This person is creating karma, bearing false witness. I've been hearing a lot of that over the last few days as well. Ten of Pentacles. What's the Ten of Pentacles here? This person's going to be sued. This person's going to be sued for what he's telling people. We got the 10 Pentacles to justice. Somebody's going to be sued. This person could be sued. This person could be sued for like defamation. This person needs a psyche valve. This person needs a 5150 because like I said, I truly believe, yeah, that this person really and truly believes that there are like remote viewing, but they're not. It's just what this person's victim mentality is. And you know how this, I'm telling you here, this person is delulu. 5 of Wands, mental conflict. 5 of Wands, mental conflict, okay? Wheel of Fortune, judgment. 7 of Wands. This person's going to be blocked, like a cease and desist, quite possibly. 7 of Wands to judgment to the Wheel of Fortune. This person's going to be sued for defamation. This person is dealing with a lot of mental conflict, okay? This person is crazy. That's what I heard. So this person basically has decided to create a soapbox. This person is standing on the soapbox. This person is bad-mouthing this empress, this emperor. Got people believing this shit. So you know how this works. People start saying certain things, word spreads. This person is doing this. All in secret, by the way, as well. Secret, and this is like a secret as well with the moon to the 5 of Wands here. This person is doing this behind the scenes. This person kind of knows what they're doing, but they really and truly believe that they're I keep saying astral projecting. This person could be trying to astral project as well. This person does divinate in the darkness, but it's the devil. It's the devil. It's like, what is their mind's playing tricks on them. Houston could be significant as well. This person's going to be sued though. What's the final message here so I can end this? to the Hangman. This person's going to be stuck. Okay? This person's going to be sued. Somebody's going to take some legal action to sue this person for defamation, is what I just heard. This person does have a big audience, though. This person... This is what's dangerous, because, you know, this is King of Swords in the reverse to the Six of Wands. Yeah, this person is allowing their... is in their pussy hole feelings, making some very destructive heart over head decisions, which is going to be this person's downfall. This person is going to be made to shut the fuck up after they're sued. I told you. And they're going to be sent on. They're going to move on. That's going to be the end of it. This person's going to be sued, and then they're going to have to shut up with the Page of Wands in the reverse. This person's going to be silenced. Okay? Two of Swords. I can't make it up. By this Emperor. This Emperor is going to have this person restricted. Okay? Two of Swords. That's what's going to happen. This person's going to be blocked. This person's going to be restricted by this Emperor. Okay? Whoever this... because I don't really feel like this Emperor knows. Maybe the Emperor's watching, or maybe somebody just needs to know this, but whoever this person is needs some help. This person needs to be accountable. I don't know why why wasn't this person chosen? Probably because it is. Why wasn't this person chosen for this opportunity here? I don't even really feel like, well, it could have been something. Why was this person, what's the reason this person was truly not selected for this job? Ooh. Because this person is not loyal. Six of Cups in the reverse, Four of Pentacles in the reverse. This is truth here. This person's not loyal. This person's unhealed. So maybe this has something to do with some type of... yeah, this person likes a lot of drama. Why didn't this person get this job here? 818 on the clock. Why didn't this person get this job? Nine of Pentacles here in the reverse. We got the Nine of Pentacles to the Ace of Pentacles and the upright to the Lovers. Whatever this was about, this person was only really doing it for the money. It just wasn't the choice. This person just wasn't the ideal choice here. And they refused to let it go with the Four of Swords in the reverse. The Four of Cups. They refused to let go that this offer was not given to them. 4-4. They refused to let it go that this offer wasn't given to them. This person doesn't understand the fact that they just weren't the best choice. It just was a business it was a business decision. The Lovers in the reverse says that this person wasn't the choice to give this Ace of Pentacles to, this Page of Pentacles offer, or this offer of this job. Last card, please. Last card. Three of Wands. And this person lacks foresight, or they just couldn't expand with this person. They didn't see expansion with this person. Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, they couldn't do it. Yeah, they decided to not go with this person here. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. There wasn't any type of expansion there. Okay, this person also, they didn't trust this person either. They saw this person as somebody that was truly deceptive here. They saw this, listen, the Hierophant here to the Five. They're telling you this person got a group of people. This person is doing a lot of talking too. They saw this person as very kind of immature as well. Knight of Swords to the Page of Cups. Somebody that wasn't, Ten of Swords. That's why they ended it with this person. They just decided not to go with this person, and this person refuses to let it go. So now this person is just trash talking. But I heard remote viewing. Somebody feels like they're remote viewing, but they're not. I feel like what's happening is that this person's anger or like feelings of them being hurt is manifesting themselves into these visions of what it's like this person is just saying all kind of disparaging stuff about people. they really know who this person, this is who this person, this who this person is behind the scenes kind of energy. You know how this goes, okay? Especially, this is obviously something that deals in the realms of the spiritual community, okay? Because this could be about gifts. I don't know. But that's the end of this message. They just chose not to go with this person. They did not trust this person. There was something very deceptive about this person that this emperor did not like, so they just chose to go with the empress energy. So empress, whoever you are, congratulations on your new job. This emperor is going to, I feel like this could end up in court because this person is, I'm hearing that this person is saying some really kind of disparaging things about this emperor and this empress to kind of turn people against them, basically. So this could have probably be affecting maybe this King of Pentacles Emperor's energy, business, or this Empress's business as well. All right. Defamation of character is what I just heard. That is the end of this message. I'm closing out the reading. I hope everybody has a good day. I'm your Uncle 79, the Spiritual Savage. Remember, you grow, I grow, I grow, you grow, we grow together. It's always love and light around this bitch. It's always take it easy. I love you to the moon and back. Deuces.